Safety Eric Weddle predicted last week that there would be a time where the struggling offense would need to score 30 or 35 points for the Ravens to win. The Ravens didn't necessarily need that many Sunday, but during a second half in which the defense struggled to stop the Detroit Lions and their prolific quarterback Matthew Stafford, the much-maligned offense closed the deal. Alex Collins had 2 fourth-quarter touchdown runs and the Ravens tied a franchise record with 24 fourth-quarter points in a 44-20 rout of the Lions in front of an announced 70,500 Sunday at M&T Bank Stadium. The Ravens' third straight victory puts them at 7-5 and strengthens their hold on the AFC's second wild-card spot. Weddle closed the scoring for the home team with a 45-yard touchdown return of an interception. It was one of 3 turnovers forced by the defense. Otherwise, the offense played its best game of the season as quarterback Joe Flacco threw for 2 touchdown passes and completed 23 of 36 passes for 269 yards. Collins rushed for 75 yards and 2 touchdowns, and wide receiver Mike Wallace caught 5 passes for 116 yards. The Lions got on the board on their first drive of the second half. Theo Riddick ran it in from 4 yards out after Stafford had hit Marvin Jones, who outdueled Marlon Humphrey on the play, for a gain of 42 to create the first and goal. Later in the third quarter, Stafford led another scoring drive, which ended with Tyon Green's 6-yard touchdown run. Matt Prater missed the extra point attempt, keeping the Lions' deficit at 20-13. But the Ravens answered and outscored the Lions 24-7 the rest of the way. How our reporters and editors saw the Ravens' 44-20 win over the Detroit Lions Sunday at M&T Bank Stadium. Jeff Zrebiak, reporter, Joe Flacco quieted the naysayers for 1 week. Flacco played his best game all season, and the Ravens' offense, took over the game in the fourth. How our reporters and editors saw the Ravens' 44-20 win over the Detroit Lions Sunday at M&T Bank Stadium. Jeff Zrebiak, reporter, Joe Flacco quieted the naysayers for 1 week. Flacco played his best game all season, and the Ravens' offense, took over the game in the fourth. The Ravens, and Flacco in particular, played one of their best halves of the season in building a 20-0 lead at halftime over the notoriously slow-starting Lions. The offense, defense, and special teams all had a significant hand in the early lead. Flacco completed 15 of 22 passes for 192 yards and 2 touchdowns. It marked just the third time this season in which he had 2 touchdown passes in a game. He gave the Ravens a 10-0 lead when he found tight end Benjamin Watson alone in the back of the end zone for a 1-yard score. The play was set up a Flacco 66-yard bomb to wide receiver Mike Wallace, who was tackled at the 1-yard line. The 66-yard connection was the Ravens' longest play from scrimmage this season. Flacco culminated the Ravens' next drive with a 3-yard touchdown pass to undrafted rookie-turned-defensive lineman Patrick Richard. The big play on the 36-yard scoring drive was Flacco's 23-yard back shoulder completion to Wallace on the far sideline.